Hey, welcome back. We're on blog topic 8, which is even more benefits. Supernatural wisdom comes from anointed music. Yeah, I would love to hear what you have to say. I only have a little bit here. King David says in Psalms 49:4, I will stretch out my ear to a parable. The Hebrew means in the Greek, it just means a parable, but in the Hebrew, it means a pithy or a wise maxim, a simile, as an adage or proverb, poem, or a parable. The Bible wasn't written in English. You got to understand the languages. It says, I will stretch out my ear to this. I will open up wide my insightful saying by or with the lyre or harp, which likely produced the rest of this divinely inspired psalm, right? So he opened it up with my insightful saying by the means, right? By or with the lyre or harp. And this is what produced the divinely inspired psalm. In other words, David was really listening for God to directly speak prophetic rhema words to him. God initially gave him a wise saying that was difficult to understand, so he unpacked it, quote unquote. People say, I'm going to unpack it, by playing his instrument. Isn't that something? That's when God gave him the rest of the revelation. Man, God is good. I can attest to getting bits of revelation from God that puzzled me greatly. I pondered it for a long time. Then he would give me more. But I never tried going into my drum room to hear more. However, I can attest to going into a trance-like state, like zoning out, while drumming and seeing visions and these directly spoken rhema words of God from the Lord. I've had this happen. So maybe you can tell me about your experiences. And that I then wrote down. So you'll see God messages, have a bunch of this. As I played more and I received even more. I keep a notebook in my drum room for that very reason. Sometimes he shows me insights into drumming, and sometimes he tells me about his original creation of music and his feelings while playing it, which he wants to share, right, with me in order to reveal himself more, so I can get into this genuine experiential relational knowledge of him, right? But I have to add that I have to add here something, because since I wrote this, he took me into another area, and it's called Drum Declarations. And out in the park, so later, God would show me his thoughts, right, during playing of the drums in parks, doing drum declarations. And I'll put a link there, and you can see some of the prophetic things. I'm just playing, and he gives me something, and I'm looking for that, and then I speak it, whatever he shows me, and then I drum for a while, and he gives me more. So this is wisdom coming down from above. So I'd love to get your insight, what your experiences are in this, about wisdom opening up. Spirit of wisdom, Paul calls it. Spirit of wisdom and connecting the dots, sunesis, understanding, right? It's not logical. It's just non sequitur, just connecting dots to create understanding. And so I'd love to hear about that. It's the Spirit of God that does this, right? So put that down in the comments below and on this page, all right? Bye-bye.